A lot of you out there, unfortunately, maybe you're struggling with an injury or an illness, but hey, you still love golf. It's what you like to do. I had one of those just the other day where I gave a lesson to one of my all-time favorite students who has Parkinson's. I want to share with you today what we did, because if you are struggling with similar things, you still can play some great golf, and I want to help you do just that. I'm PGA teaching professional Todd Kolb, Director of Instruction for VLS Golf TV, and I get all kinds of people who come to my lesson tee. Tour professionals, aspiring high school players, young kids who've never played the game. But I get a lot of you out there who follow us here at this channel who are struggling with some health issues, but golf is what you do and it's what you love to do. So this particular situation, I had one of my doctor friends, he has Parkinson's, just started, and he was really lost a lot of distance, a lot of accuracy, his contact was not very good. So I did 3 things with him that really helped him out. And I thought maybe they would help you. So let's dive right into it. The first thing that we did, because as we get older, for all of us, whether we're struggling with an illness or not, is our balance isn't like it used to be, right? We used to run around and go on trampolines and the monkey bars and didn't matter. Okay, but as we get older, our balance isn't as good. So the first thing I did is I widened his stance out a little bit. And I took the toes and I flared them out a little bit. These are core key concepts that I always talk about in the vertical line swing system. So when I'm set in here, I want you to feel like your stance is a little wider and your toes are out a little bit. What that will do for you is it'll give you a sense of stability. And with stability will come comfort and calmness. If your body innately senses that you're going to be out of balance, it's not going to want to move and swing the golf club like it's needed to. So that's tip number 1. Now tip number 2 is we had really no length to the backswing. So the swing basically looked like this. It was pretty narrow, okay? The lead arm went inside, there was no length, and so it was kind of just a rush on the downswing, okay? Just no rhythm and no tempo to it. So the first swing thought I gave him was the direction of the lead arm, okay? So when they're set in there, I said, all right, Doc, I want your feet a little wider, I want your toes out, and as you swing the club back, I just want you to swing it more straight back at the camera, right? Kind of where Nick is at. I'm just swinging the club more straight back. Let me go ahead and hit one. Okay, now notice the direction of that versus the direction of this with my arm in here. Okay, when it gets in here, I can't get any length to it. And if you followed any of our stuff, hopefully you're already a subscriber. If you're not, ring the bell, subscribe, and also tell me where you're from. I love hearing where you're from. But also share with me what's holding your game back. What are you struggling with from a physical standpoint or an illness standpoint that maybe is making golf a little bit more challenging than you want to? Because it's going to give me some ideas and ways to help you start playing some better golf. So that was tip number 2. Swing the lead arm a little more straight back and a little bit more up. Now, here's the key one, and it has to do with the hip turn. Because the base now, the stance width is a little wider, because the toes are flared out, there's stability. So now I could add in some movement without feeling like my student was going to be out of balance. So what I asked them to do is I wanted them to turn the hips more. Okay? So we went from a swing of narrow stance, lead arm in, no hip turn, which really killed the tempo, to a wider stance, toes out, lead arm more straight back, but more importantly, some hip turn. All right, let me go and hit one here. Whew, that felt good. What that allowed him to do, allowed Doc to do, is get some length to his swing and get some movement. So here at VLS Golf TV, we love helping people play better golf. That's why we do what we do. And we love hearing from you. This is a particular situation that just happened to me this week. I wanted to share it with you because I know a lot of you out there, you're struggling with similar things. We want to know what they are and how we can help you play better golf. Hopefully this little video here today helped you learn some things and enjoy this game.